Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Chief Electoral Officer Jong Kajala Meghalaya u Dr. BDR Tiwari henne kasi ulalum ya kajingelang bat ki Deputy Commissioner, ki District Election Officer, ki Electoral Registration Officer, Assistant Electoral Registration Officer, bat kumju ru bat ki wei ki badan bentalang, ban sngap ya kajing ya chakmat jong kajing pha ya kajing tip, bat kajing wan pinsngo chakmat ha kabaydai bat ka SIR. Nakaliang u CEO habakren bat kinong tho kubor ula pentip ba katanat kalapha ikijing pentip sha kitu kinong shongshnong ki baklem don ha ka SIR kabalale ha usnem ar hajar san ha kaba kumba hendriu lak san huai hajar hendriu spa sau saungut la dep ban ithu ba katanat kan hapan pha jing pentip ha kaleng ka jela bakin wan ban Pynshisha Ïalade. Ulayathu bakajing sa me kajing penbena kalayat syakmat haman ki district bat labu ru ia katarik bakin wan ban pensngo bat wan ra ikikot kisla ban Pynshisha. Namar kidon ki jingja bakakarteng kmek pa kamyahap ladapet bat ka SIR jong usnem ar hajar san. Don bakasnem kaya pher, don ru bakasnem kaya pher tang khandai benai bat kishi para kidei ru nakajuk ka kme bat ukpa bat kiwei. Ula Kyntu ya baro ban wan syakmat ban Pynshisha lingba ki kot kisla ki Pynbiang khnang bakinla ban penrung kerteng ban Thep vote.
In this claim and objection phase of ongoing special intensive revision SIR 2026 in our state, we already had a review meeting with the districts, field officials and a briefing meeting with the political parties, and we would like to inform through media to the people as the SIR process is very smoothly ongoing in the state of Meghalaya. People might be aware that claim and objection phase is from the 5th August till 4th of September for 30 days to receive the claim and objection, and these claims and objection can be disposed of by the ERO, AERO till the 3rd of October. So, we are issuing notices to the two category of the people. One which are under no mapping category means neither their name or their parents or grandparents' name are mapped with the previous SIR electoral roll of 2005. So around 2.22 lakh people are already found under that category. So no mapping category, which is around 9.5% of the total electoral roll. And all these people are being getting notices. So it is around 10 point some percent is there. So all those no mapping category people are getting notices, and similarly under the Election Commission through ECI net system they have found some discrepancies, and discrepancies are following types: mismatch between electors name and the name available of their name available in the SIR 2005 record, mismatch between the elector's parents name and the corresponding name recorded in the SIR 2005 electoral roll, age difference between the elector and parent being less than 15 years or more than 50 years, age gap of less than 9 months between two siblings linked to the same parents, more than 6 children being linked to the same parent, and age difference of less than 40 years between an elector and grandparent. So these type of the discrepancies are also found out, and all together 4,28,550 electors are having mapping discrepancies. So they are also receiving notices, and as on the scheduled date of hearing, they have to come for the filing of the claim objection before the election officials on the ground. So EROs and AEROs, they already fixed the date of hearing on the as much as possible on the polling stations. So electors who are in the no mapping or the mapping discrepancy category, they have to come for the hearing on the scheduled date. So process of the generation and distribution of notices is underway across the district, and hearing have commenced before the EROs and AEROs. So district election machinery is to ensure timely service of notice and systematic scheduling of the hearing, so that every elector concerned is given adequate opportunity to appear and furnish the required supporting document. There are the political parties are also having the weekly meeting with the ERO level as well as the DO level, and similarly at the CO level also. We are keep on updating about the status and whatever ongoing during this SIR process. Political party side also they have appointed booth level agents. So total 1,810 booth level agents have been appointed by the political parties. Again, different polling stations. So they are also working closely with the BLOs and election machineries. We set up all the grievance redressal system. Like people can call on 1950, they can access through app or portal. And moreover, mobile numbers are also being provided by most of the districts and civil subdivisions where the election officers are, so they can extend their help to the people, and people can book the call with their BLO in case of any query if it is there. So within time bound manner they will respond to them. So for the strengthening transparency in this entire SIR process, list of claim and objection are being published on the CO Meghalaya website in the prescribed format, like a list of application for inclusion, which is called Form 6. It is given in Form 9. List of application for objections, which is Form 7. So that is reflected in this one. The list is in Form 10. Similarly, Form 11 include the list of application for correction and replacement, that is made through Form 8, and 11A for the list of Form 11A in respect to Form 8, because list of the applicant for shifting within the constituency, and in 11B list of applicant for shifting outside the constituency. Both are in Form 8 only. So these all the details are already been placed on the website, and political parties were also informed, and these lists being made enabled to them and other stakeholders to follow the progress of claim and objection and participate transparently in the revision process. So all the required clarification and assistance during the claim and objection and hearing process are appropriately be briefed, guided and requested, and it is being extended to the voters at their place. And so our entire motto of this process is no one have undue, unnecessary, any hurdle, any problem. But we request through the media to all the electors to participate in this process. And similarly, whoever already have the 18 year of age as on the 1st October 2026, they can file in Form 6 for the inclusion of their name. As well as whoever already left whose name is not been included, they can also apply in the Form 6. And till time we received around 1,847 Form 6 and 1,716 in Form 8 regarding the shifting and other claims. So total 4,091 application already received. So these applications will also be hearing happen, and then disposal will be happen during this scheduled time. So there are the electoral roll observers and 7 senior IS officials already been assigned to this task. So one officer for the East and West Jaintia, one officer for the Ribhoi, one for the East Khasi Hill, one for the Nongstein, Mairang and Mokerwad in earlier West Khasi Hill district, and for the South Garo Hill and East Garo Hill, one officer for the Ampatti and North Garo Hill, and one officer for Tura. So they are supposed to make 3 visits to check the quality and the disposal of the claim by the EROs. So we once again appeal to each and every elector to check his or her name in the draft electoral roll and take action wherever required. So if name is already found in the and mapped with the SIR 2005, so those people, but in the cases where there is no discrepancy, they will not receive any notice. So out of 22,69,000, only 6,51,000 electors are going to receive the notices. And in case of the no mapping category, further I would like to stress, they have to produce at least one document as prescribed, list of the documents. Either it is their passport or a school living certificate or ST certificate or the birth certificate, etc. If they are producing Aadhaar, then along with Aadhaar, one other supporting document also have to be provided. But in case of discrepancies, all the any supporting document will be sufficient. So they can provide necessary document at least in support of their claim. Like somebody's name is having mismatch, they can give the affidavit also, and other documents also where the correct name is there and it is like the present epic, somebody's name is same, but in the 2005 there was some spelling mismatch. So they can at least produce their current document also and just to prove that this is the same person. So our entire motto is there not to exclude but to include, but based on the merit. So during the claim and objection period, all the matters will be examined. So moreover, if somebody is going to miss due to some reason, I would like to request at least they should intimate the election official. So the person should be aware due to that reason, so they can get another opportunity for the hearing as well. So, but they have to, I request further, the people should try to attend the hearing on the date and time mentioned in the notice as much as possible. Otherwise, they have to intimate so they can seek for the another date. But it should not be regular practice, but there might be certain situations. So in that case, they have to intimate properly to the election official to get the another date of the hearing. So they have to cooperate with the ERO, AERO for verification of their electoral record, produce the required supporting document. So we further reiterate that no name appearing in the draft electoral roll will be deleted without due process. For any deletion, they have to complete the due process and any very clear speaking order have to be mentioned by ERO or the issuance of notice will be there, and notices we are requested to the ERO, AEROs, wherever notice is being provided, then receiving copy should also be provided and opportunity for the hearing to be provided to all such cases. Each case shall be considered in accordance with the prescribed procedure before a decision is being taken. So, if the name not found in the draft electoral roll, then also people can still apply for the inclusion. So, any eligible elector whose name is not included in draft electoral roll may submit Form 6 along with the prescribed declaration form and supporting document during the claim and objection period, means till 4th of the September. Electors are advised not to wait until the last date and to submit their application at earliest either directly to the BLOs or through online with this help of ECI Net or the ECI Net app or the portal. So once again period for filing of the claim and objection is from the 5th August till 4th of September, and notice phase is for the disposal of claim and objections. Disposal will be there till from 5th August till 3rd of October, and final electoral roll will be published on the 7th of October. So we appeal to all political parties, BLAs, electors, traditional institutions, Darbar Sanang, Nokmas, civil society organizations, especially with the media and other stakeholders, for their continued support in this entire exercise for the crucial phase of SIR. So it will be helpful to all the eligible people in the state. and we urge to electors to contact their BLO, ERO, AERO, BLO supervisors, use the ECI in a tab or access the voter service portal to check their electoral status and obtain the necessary assistance. So check your name, respond to notice and act on time. It is very, very important. So no eligible citizen should be left out and no ineligible person be included in the electoral roll. So electoral roll should be error-free. Relative and other people also, because and if that is also not possible, we requested to the election official to provide another date of hearing to them, but they should intimate at least.
I have two questions.
Sir,
One thing,
some discrepancy. No, you assume you just produce the document, it is the same person.
no, how to produce a document now because of voter.
Then they have to at least meet and they have to show their paper. It is the same thing because the system already found that there is some discrepancy has been reflected with the previous SIR in the same person's name, either your name. If I change my spelling, name's spelling,
No, I think you understand. People in rural area, they don't have some.
at least that might be difference. Difference is there. So we are not depriving. Let the person come and just give any affidavit, show their papers. It is to the satisfaction of ERO, AERO. At least they will check all the papers and accordingly they will certify. Okay, the same person so and so is there and his father's name is like Yam Sabong, Mobor Sabong, for example, some name is being taken up. So then at least that Yam stand for some other things also. There are similar name with that father's name differentiation. So certain situations to avoid any duplicacy or anything and any differences. So discrepancies are also generated through the system. And then notices has been issued. They have to produce, give the affidavit, and the similar form of affidavit is also at least being provided, helped, and extended to the people so they can file their claims in respect to discrepancies.
You are asking for the cooperation with the press, but your answer is not satisfied to me. But my question 2 is that. You see,
Sir, I would like to further clarify because the discrepancy is there, sir. So if the name is similar, so then there will be no notice will be issued. If there is certain name mismatch or record mismatch, if it is found, then there will be the notice because system looks at least now AI and other tools are also being used and through system all those discrepancies are being identified.
my question 2 is this.
Sir.
Now, I think you are aware that in Meghalaya, there are families which are big.
Anything like the family register or anything, they are the six children, the father have to give, I have more than 6 children, that will be sufficient.
Who has to give that?
Like father can also give, mother can also give, any this thing
then
here.
why we call them
And the
for
local authorities are there, sir. Discrepancy because in routine cases we are not found such bigger families. So it is system generated thing and then they are being called for at least produce some documents or just to present their cases before the EROs. So once they are satisfied, then they are accepting and case will be disposed
Sure.
of.
Or is just one hearing? No, will do.
Yes, sir.
No, this gap thing is a very practical issue.
Mother is only like a 12-year-old. So at least normally it is very rare cases where so early pregnancy are being there. So normally it is beyond 15 year and below 50 year. So if such cases are there, they just have to give some affidavit, produce some document, birth certificate, like mother and their birth certificate, okay. It's not impossible situation. So only just to have the hearing. Once one hearing, they produce the papers and then it will be
No,
resolved.
don't you think that we have complicated so much this issue? The main point is that we have to identify this person, whether
Sir.
he is a genuine voter or not. But
Sir.
now it seems that we are trying to find out about what we are connected with this person. How are we doing like this?
Since this system already at least to have, there are the number of cases there. Even
No, my
to
point is,
avoid, to
are we
sir,
complicating the issue?
it's not only you may look and I may interpret in another way. There are the cases where number of the illegal people also been associated with the same parent. So like the 10, 20, 30 persons also they can just write the name of same parents. At least we are having a check if they are the genuine people. If they are the genuine children of the parents and having 15, 20 children also, we have no objection. But once it is verified, then they will remain. But if it is not, then we cross-check, verify and all that. So why notice are being issued to them?
That may
It's
happen.
not depriving anyone.
That
But
may happen in some states, but I don't think it happens here.
we may assume these are made for across the country. This is the same thing. It's not only for Meghalaya specific. SIR is happening in all states of the country. Sir, we are not having any such segregation of the data.
So we can see in electoral rules, many of them are there.
I am not denying, but we are not having categorized and found and all such data ever.
Means you don't have the data.
Father unknown in such cases, because we need either you give the mother name, father name, relatives name. So if one name is there, then EPIC has been generated. So father unknown, both parents' name are being asked. But if one parent name is also there, then as one question has come, is the single mother. So all such cases might be there. But the person he is born in India is the genuine citizen and attained the 18 year of age, having all the right to vote and to having name in the electoral roll. It's not the electoral process to find out all the lineage and everything. We just have to establish, and we are mapping all the existing electoral roll with the previous SIR's electoral roll only. Whosever name is properly mapped and no discrepancy being found, then no paper is required, no document is required, and more than 70% cases in the state when we publish draft roll are in that category.
So that means there's a high possibility if some voter's name is not in the 2005 SIR list, very high chances that their names won't be there in this revised.
No, if your name is there, so then only your name has been mapped. Na?
No, if it wasn't there in the 2005.
So no issue, you have at least, you will be no mapping category. Either your name, your parents' name might be there in 2005 voter list. If neither your name nor your parents' name or grandparents' name was found in the previous SIR, they are only falling under the no mapping category.
I have another question. Out of these people who are doubtful or not, you may say no mapping, okay. Majority of them, they belong to any particular community or which area which they are?
They are across the state in all constituencies.
No, majority.
Majority, it's, we can't say in the all constituencies, it varies little bit.
If you can keep, say, the maximum numbers.
Sir, no mapping category might be a bit higher in the like district, little bit higher in the districts like Rivhoi. Some districts are very less, like the East Jantia Hill. So it varies state to state. South Garo Hills, very less. So it varies there where there is migration, new people are coming, and how the SIR. So is being conducted. If there are more migrant people or the people who are not enrolled that time in the electoral roll. So even internal migration is also happening largely. That is also a big region, like Silang town was very small in 2005 and number of the people has migrated from the different part of the state. So once they scheduled, registered them as voter here in the Silang. So there might be some people whose name has not been found in 2005. Or they were newly settled that time and not enrolled there in the 2005, they enrolled themselves in the 2006. But their parents' name might be somewhere in the state or in the country somewhere. So whosoever name is not being mapped means not only in the particular constituency. Okay. We shared the ASDD list to the local authorities and the BLOs also, whose name has been deleted. In the no mapping category also has been shared. So they know that these are the people whose record has not been matched and they can inform the people in the village. In advance you be ready. Then this system generated discrepancies are also being given through the system itself. So once they check and found their name is not in the no mapping, then there is still, I'm telling you, people are not very clear how to get, especially the public side, not the election side. If they have some discrepancies, then how to react and respond to that. And people are also asking lot of questions, why such, like sir has asked, like full name is given, the short name was there in the 2005. So in that cases, people are asking questions, asking to our authorities. They are also worried why such notice has come to them.